Personally, I would argue that the Switch 2 at this stage has about as much in common with the Wii U as it does with the Nokia N-Gage or the Tiger Gamecom, but that is none of my business. And now that I got that bit out of the way, and the dust has more or less settled from the deep dive direct a couple weeks ago, I thought I would provide some updates, and I can say I'm excited for the Switch 2 as a whole. This debate over everything from hardware niceties to international trade could impact. The rollout is ongoing. I have a clear through line I can address with confidence. The games. I intend to upgrade to a new system in 2026 at the earliest. So when the release date on Pokemon Generation 10. I cannot give others advice on what to do about the system. I can only determine the best path forward myself. Oh. So, I thought I would share some updates with the rest of the Pokemon franchise that I have been meaning to for a while. So, let's get started. Let's start with Pokemon Legends ZA, the newest title we'll be addressing here. There is still no concrete release date as of this video. I maintain that late 2025 suggests sometime in quarter 4, so October is my earliest educated guess. The game had a host of new information revealed. It will also be among the titles that will be given an upgrade on the Switch 2 with both high resolution and frame rate confirmed. Even on my existing system, I'm liking what I'm seeing with the game and what they do in Lumio City. Never has much an issue with graphics as others. I can certainly appreciate visual flair whenever it's presented to me, but I still play and enjoy titles that released years, if not decades ago. On that subject, the worst kept secret about the next Legacy console has been confirmed, of what will be joining the library on day 1 for the new console this June, the GameCube. Among the titles that will be introduced in future waves, 2 in particular are of great interest to myself and others: Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Both games, despite being considered apocryphal by the current stewards of the franchise, have had considerable influence on future titles and the fandom as a whole. Speaking personally, they were the first major example of how a role-playing game with console processing power could work for the franchise, and certainly far from the last. I especially like what the games did with the gameplay, mechanics, and the world building, noticing a lot of similarities to the Dune cycle and the Mad Max films. In the latter case, it's not hard to see the Colosseums as Thunderdomes and the oases of the Ori region as like these games' version of the Green Place, especially. Lastly, even as yet more uncertainty faces Warner Bros. Discovery, they have reaffirmed commitments to a great number of IP under their roof. Specifically, not only is The Great Detective Pikachu still in active development, it is now going to be the first of a planned trilogy of live-action Pokemon adaptations. Can't say this is a complete surprise, given the surprise had on Minecraft, the divisive reception and rowdy guest behavior aside. I can't wait till that one comes to stream for Bad Movie Nights, personally. I will continue to bring you any information on the new console and its games as it becomes available. No matter where I am, I intend to pre-order Legend CA once I have a firm release date for it. That is all for now. Take care.